It's that robot, guys. Look at him bow.
Oh.
He's just knocking to a wall, brother. There you go, nice.
Yeah,
That's all I want.
Get it. Oh, oh. What?
Yeah, you got triple two.
Whoa. I'm in space.
Lose.
Hey guys, Dodgy here. So, over the weekend, I kept seeing these ads on Reddit promoting an open beta for a new VR game called Brazen Blaze. I had no idea what it was, but I'm always down for new VR stuff, so I hopped in with my buddy Zeus to see what it was all about, and I am left curious but confused. If you want to try it out yourself, you can't, because the open beta ended on Monday. But you can join their Discord server and stay up to date with all the latest stuff if you want to. It says they're doing another playtest in the spring. Alright, so I don't want to be unfair to the devs here, because this game definitely has something. It's not a bad game. I'm just not quite sure what it wants to be, and I'm also pretty sure that I just suck at it, so keep that in mind too. Let me give you an overview of what it is though, at least based on my time with it. Brazen Blaze is another in a string of titles vying to fill this niche of VR hero battle games, such as Atlas Endgames and the upcoming Gravity Royale, which I'm actually pretty excited to try out. I know it's not fair to compare them based on gameplay, because Brazen Blaze isn't a battle royale, but they all have this similar aesthetic akin to Apex Legends and Overwatch. You know, you choose your hero, you enter the arena to do Mortal Kombat while cheesy voice lines cry out amidst the chaos. Each hero has special abilities and weapons, they all have an ultimate, and it's all pretty kid-friendly and PG-13. Like, you know the deal, it's kind of the same stuff. I wouldn't say this game is trying to copy Apex, but it's definitely inspired by Apex. You can see it in the art style and the environment. I can't tell you for sure that that's what they were doing, but it's not hard to see the resemblance. Like I said though, it's not a battle royale. It's more like a hero-based melee arena brawler. You have these jetpacks on your wrists that propel you around the arena with little boosters that you activate by pulling trigger, and you can punch by holding grip. A quick note on those controls though, there really needs to be an option to swap them because I kept wanting to press trigger to punch and grip to move the same way that Underdogs does it. I mean, I get what they were thinking, as in you close your fist to punch and hitting grip kind of simulates that, but I kept naturally wanting to press trigger to punch, and it was difficult to fight with the controls set up the way they were. Given that the boosting is your primary means of locomotion, it's actually really important to be able to use it comfortably, and it kind of colored the whole experience for me because I had to keep consciously thinking about how to move instead of just doing it. That being said, I have seen some other people say the same thing, and the devs responded saying that they'd look into it, so I'm near 100% certain that that will be a feature when the game releases. It's so easy to just make it an option in settings. I'd be very surprised if it didn't get added. There are guns in the game, but I really think that this game is primarily built around melee combat. I went into the training area to test some stuff out, and it seems like they do very little damage.
Dude, look how little damage this gun does.
Reload.
Oh, and then it comes back. Dude, his health comes back like before I can reload.
In the training area, the enemies fully regain their health during the time it took the gun to reload, which is really just a cooldown period. There's no actual reloading. But then in game, I did seem to be losing health permanently, so I'm not sure what's going on. The training area might just not be showing damage the same way. It might just regenerate because they're bots.
Oh, my bad. Let's go get him. 2-on-2.
Oh, shit.
Got one. Here we go.
I think the guns are there to supplement your melee damage. You have to follow up your shots with a good pummeling or it won't be effective. It really doesn't seem like you can kill anyone with just a gun, but again, I'm not sure. The combat is super fast-paced and pretty chaotic. I spent most of my time just trying to control my movements with the wrist jets and land a hit on someone. I found it really difficult to actually fight people because they're all zipping around like those little tiny fish that you find in puddles when you're hiking sometimes. You know, like the really, really small ones, like they're super tiny and they kind of dart all over the place. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Is that a weird analogy? Whatever. They move really, really fast, and it felt like I was just constantly swatting at mosquitoes until I'd suddenly die. I'd often fall victim to these comically over-the-top finishing moves, though. Those are fun. I'm a big fan of just like crazy video game shit like that. I love stupid over-the-top nonsense. It is a video game after all. Not everything has to be hyper-realistic with a muted color palette.
Damn, brother.
Oh,
no.
yo. That's unnecessary. Whoa. What the fuck?
A lot of my playtime was just me sort of trying to figure out the mechanics. There is a lot going on, and it's actually pretty deep. I forgot how to use a few of the abilities I had just because the game is so chaotic and there's a lot to remember in the moment. I definitely just have to play the game more. They start you off with a pretty good tutorial though, and they do explain everything up front. I probably should have just run through it again. Here's how the basic fight mechanics work. Your primary movement is done by pressing trigger to activate these little boost packs on your wrists. You can also walk, but there doesn't appear to be any sprint. You just use your boosters to zip around the map. You can also climb walls like in Population 1, and if you flap your arms like a bird, you boost yourself into the sky. You can carry one primary weapon or a shield which you activate by reaching over your right or left shoulder, and you have a secondary item or weapon which is stored down by your waist. One thing I forgot to try in a match was this grip orb skill thing. I'm betting it was pretty important and I just kept forgetting to use it. You turn your wrist up and press grip button to grab the orb, then trigger to activate your skill. It's kind of a cool way to do it instead of just mapping it to X or Y or something. I wish I had remembered to try it. You also have an ultimate which you can activate by bumping your fists together, which, I want to say, is the only way ultimates should ever be activated in VR games from now on. It makes sense and it feels cool. But I had trouble getting it to work a few times. I think maybe you're supposed to hold grip while you do it or something, I'm not sure. It's kind of a lot to keep track of while you're playing, but I can definitely see people getting really good at this.
Don't I get like an ultimate or something? Come on. What do I get? What do I do? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, come on. I mean, we won, but dude, I want to use that.
I tried a few different characters, and I did eventually have some luck with the sword girl, but it certainly wasn't due to skill.
Okay. Oh! Oh! Yes! Yes!
Playing this game kind of felt similar to how I play a fighting game. I'm not good at it, and I'm basically just button mashing with no real strategy. Like I said, it would take me a while to really get the hang of all the movement, but the game just kind of felt off. I think everyone is just moving too fast. I don't know. It's hard to tell if I just suck or if it's something with the game, or maybe the game just isn't for me. But here's how most of my matches tended to go.
Okay. How do I get... Oh. Okay, I don't... Yeah.
You also only get one life, which is a weird choice given the type of game it is. I mean, it's so fast and you die so quickly, you just expect to respawn and get back into the fight, but then, no, you just go to spectator cam and you have to wait. I don't know, I was kind of getting into it, but then I would die immediately and I would never really get a good chance to go back and actually play for a while. I wish it was just like a regular team deathmatch. The arenas are cool though, and I like this sort of earthquake disappearing map mechanic. It feels like they're trying to simulate the ring in a battle royale game, but I like this take on it. I'm not sure if players trigger it somehow or if it's just server side, but eventually the map will start falling away in these big chunks, and they descend slowly, so it allows for these cool vertical battles to take place. Like, 1 second you're fighting, and then all of a sudden the map is falling away underneath you, and you have to boost upward and climb back to safety. I like that a lot, and it created some fun, chaotic moments.
I'm just climbing. Here you go. Where y'all at? I'm thinking last.
Whoa, dude, this is wild.
It is kind of wild.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I'm falling. Damn it.
You can also just punch down entire buildings, which I guess just adds another element to the various ways you can approach a fight, but you can basically fly in this game anyway, so I'm not sure if a building falling down really makes too much difference, but your boosters do have a cooldown period, so not having buildings there makes it harder to land somewhere safe while they recharge, and just generally changes how you fight. I think it's really cool to have some amount of destruction in a VR game. I mean, we're not talking the finals level or anything, you basically just delete entire buildings at once, but hey, it's something, and it works. I was really impressed by the graphics, the UI, and the smoothness. It runs really great, never had any stutters or crashes, and the home hub area and general graphic design are as good as anything else I've seen. You can definitely see the Apex influence here as well, and it looks like this will be a shared area where you can buy skins and meet other players like in After the Fall.
This is a cool room. Like, you can see what they're going to have. Like, you got your scoreboard here, and you got like the big, you know, announcement screen where they can put, you know, like patch notes and stuff. We got the training room, so it looks like some kind of, you know, like a range. We got the shop here, so you probably buy skins and stuff. This looks like it's going to be a hub world, like After the Fall. Look how many like game starting stations there are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like stations to start a game. So there's going to be at least 6 people in here at a time. I wonder what this door is though. Where does this go? It's a mystery. Open for me. Update the game. Work harder.
I know it's a beta test, so I'm trying to keep my thoughts focused on the broader aspects of the gameplay, but I will say that it felt kind of empty. A big part of that is definitely because there's no background ambiance though.
First round.
I do have to mention the voice lines because they're, well, they're this.
Bereit für Feuerkraft Wahnsinn! Cruising the city in a pink tank? Oh, that's like the best idea ever!
Team, I watched Breaking and Falling. It was an amazing film. Did you do all the stunts by any chance?
I totally stunned the enemy! Fasten your seatbelts, it's fireworks time! Woohoo!
I mean, yeah. Keeping in mind that this is definitely going to be geared towards Quest players, I do think it looks really great overall. There are lots of little movement effects on screen, and all the colorful motion trails during combat are really well done. The UI is sharp, polished, and easy to use, and they had a nice simple code-based party system, so it was easy to play with friends, which is often something that's missing or broken in beta tests. You do need to make an account on their site for it to work, though. The character artwork is all super high quality and the modeling is well done. I love how vibrant and colorful the game is. Blue skies, bright saturated colors, it's a fun vibe. So, Brazen Blaze. I'm intrigued. It's a cool concept. I like the idea of a fast booster brawler that doesn't care about your motion sickness, but I just don't know quite where I stand with the game yet. I am fully willing to admit that I am simply terrible and just don't get it, but I feel like something could be tweaked to make the battles feel a little less button mashy. I had fun though, and there is definitely a player base for this, albeit probably a younger one. Oh, and one more thing. You always carry confetti in this game. Why? I'm not sure. But in case you were worried that you wouldn't have confetti on you at all times, fear not, because you will always have confetti. There is one giant issue with it though.
You can't double confetti. That alone will make me not purchase this.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that's bullshit, dude. Wait, hold on. Where's the confetti? One confetti? We should be able to have 2 confetti, but I can't do it.
I don't know what's going on there. That's making me think all your decisions are not thought through.
Well, that's all for me. I'll be back soon to talk about something. I got a few things in the works. See ya.
Oh no, oh no! Oh no! Oh shit. Oh, thank God. Alright, hell yeah. Get the hang of this. There's like 3 screens here in case you didn't know who's playing.